In this lesson, you'll learn about personal protective equipment, PPE. Many accidents can be avoided by employers providing proper personal protective equipment and the employees using the PPE at all appropriate times. In the OSHA regulations, employers must protect workers from workplace hazards. These hazards include machines, hazardous substances, and work procedures that can cause injury. Employers are required to establish a personal protective equipment program. The employer must assess the workplace to determine if hazards are present or are likely to be present. If so, the employer must necessitate the use of PPE as well as training to each employee. Employers must use all feasible engineering and work practices controls to eliminate and reduce hazards. If these efforts do not completely remove or eliminate the hazards, the employer must provide appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, at no cost to the employee. Some examples of PPE include safety glasses, goggles, face shields, hard hats, safety shoes, gloves, earplugs or earmuffs, etc. Employees that use PPE must be trained to know when PPE is necessary, how to properly put on, take off, adjust, and wear any PPE. They must know the limitations of the PPE and the proper care, maintenance, and disposal of the equipment. Each employee must demonstrate an understanding of the required training and the ability to use PPE properly prior to actually performing work in which PPE is required. In addition, written certification of completion of training is required. When employees are exposed to potential eye injuries during their work, the employer must provide eye protection. Safety glasses are used for moderate impact from flying particles produced during such jobs as grinding, chipping, and woodworking. Most operations require ANSI, American National Standards Institute, approved glasses with side shields. Goggles protect the eyes, sockets, and area around the eyes from impact, dust, and splashes. Face shields protect the face from dusts and potential splashes or sprays of hazardous liquids. Note, face shields do not protect the employee from impact hazards. The common causes of head injuries are from falling objects and hitting their heads against fixed objects, such as piping, beams, or contact with exposed electrical conductors. Several factors may cause the employee to be exposed to excessive noise. How loud the noise measured in decibels on the ACE scale, the range for human hearing, the duration of each employee's exposure to noise, the employee moving from one noise level to another, or from one space to another area. In some cases, there may be more than one source of noise at different decibels. Employers must implement feasible engineering controls and work practices before resorting to PPE. Some common causes to foot protection include slippery surfaces such as liquids and sand, objects such as nails or spikes, heavy objects dropping or rolling on the foot. 29 CFR 1910.136 states each affected employee must wear protective footwear when working in areas where there is a danger of foot injuries and refers to ANSI Z41.1-1967. Hand protection should be used to minimize the risk of hand injuries. Types of hand injuries include cuts, abrasions, fractures, chemical exposures, and amputations. The employee should take care to choose gloves designed for the particular circumstances of your workplace, such as cutting glass or using a box cutter. Things to remember: assess the workplace for hazards. Use engineering and work practice controls to eliminate or reduce hazards before using PPE. Select and provide appropriate PPE at no cost to employees to protect them from hazards that cannot be eliminated. Inform employees why PPE is necessary and when it must be worn. Train employees how to use and care for their PPE and how to recognize deterioration and failure. Require employees to wear selected PPE in the workplace.